Wow, Wooly here, guys. Eating again. I'm eating again. Welcome to Wooly's World Live on Friday night. So, so here we have it, guys. It is approximately 5 years since I've been on YouTube, and we are like that close to 5,000 subscribers, which is a massive thing for me. So it's so cool. Aaron, thank you very much. You're very welcome. So it's like, sorry, I'm getting messages. I'm just putting that phone away. It's crazy. It's crazy to think 5,000 subscribers. So it has been a long road, to tell you the truth. A long road. It has been a massive learning curve. A massive learning curve, guys. And I think for people starting YouTube in the last year and a half, 2 years even, they would probably find it an easier curve than the likes of myself and other people who started it back 5-6 years ago. And the simple reason is because what you have now out there, channel wise, we didn't have. So there was no channel like, I don't know, name somebody. You know, these channels that are designed to help you have a better channel. There was nothing like that. Even if there had been something like that, I would never have considered watching something like that. Do you know what I mean? So it's crazy. Nick Nimmons, maybe. There's a couple of these guys that I used to watch. I don't really watch them anymore. It's more of a winter thing for me, you know, getting stuck into analytics and figuring all that stuff out when it comes to YouTube. But guys, you know, my first YouTube video I recorded on my iPhone, and it was I pretended to shoot Siobhan with a BB gun. That was it. That was my first one. Roddy, you're very welcome, buddy. That was my first video, and Siobhan actually had fallen off a mountain board at the time and had a broken arm. Ginge, you're very welcome. Had a broken arm, and she was reading a book in bed. I went in, and she knew it was coming. I went in, unloaded with an M4, unloaded it onto her like this. You know, she reacted so well, I actually thought that it was loaded. It's getting there. Have we hit it yet? No, not yet. It's just gone backwards. Who unsubscribed? So, yeah, it's crazy. It was like a 15-second long video, and that was my very first YouTube video. And if you go back, I don't know if you can go back that far and check those videos from 6 years ago. I know that when I try and go back and look at them, I can't find them. So, and strangely enough, guys, some of my most popular videos were my older videos. So there's three. There's the Dremel chainsaw sharpening video, which has got like 70,000 views. There is the McCulloch CS36. Good man, Roddy. There's the McCulloch CS36 video. Ken, how's it going? Thank you very much. And there is, everybody say welcome to Ken. He's a new subscriber. Guys, and there is also Craig. Thank you very much. There is the Husqvarna 435 video, guys. And those videos are in my first 2 years of YouTube. And it's like, the quality of those videos is absolutely terrible. It's terrible. I have done I couldn't even I couldn't even put a number on the amount of Husqvarna 435 videos that I have done since then, and there's not one of them even comes close in views to that other one. Do you know what I mean? And the same is to be said for the Dremel chainsaw sharpening video. You know, 70,000 views, guys. It is so cringy. I'm like, oh, I can't watch this. You know, I hadn't found my YouTube yet. You know, there's no. Wow. And it goes like, well, YouTube. So, you know, you should dig them. And here is the thing. Everything comes full circle. So I have, of course, I still own the Husqvarna 435. But I have that McCulloch chainsaw in the shed. It has ended up back in my possession. I don't own it, but it's back in my possession. And what I am going to do is I'm going to fix it up and see if I can get it running. I actually think it runs, but it definitely needs a sharpen and stuff like that. Guys, we are at 4,997 as far as my count is. That means we need 3 subscribers to make it to the magic 5,000. And once you hit 5,000 subscribers, guys, YouTube come to your house and just fill it full of riches. Just come in and say, there's a table, have a gold table. You know, got a light bulb, have a diamond light bulb. And that's the way it works, guys. YouTube just come because you're so important to them. Guys, get the word out, share the link, you know, get on your chainsaw pages and your outdoor pages and stuff like that, guys. It's more chainsaw and firewood stuff on this channel. So if that's the stuff you're into and you think your friends would like it, get it out there. Let's get it done. Let's Ron, how's it going? Let's hit that 5K tonight. So no spirit fire for you tonight, guys, or anything like that. What is Social Blade? I'm 10 short of 5K. So according to YouTube, I'm at 4,997. I have it live. It's live on the other thing there. So guys, hit them thumbs up as well. So it's crazy when I think back of it, right? So it is a roller coaster. You know, there are times when you sit there and you're uploading content and it's not getting good views and stuff like that, and you're thinking to yourself, what am I doing? What am I doing? What is the point of all this? And there definitely was a period where I, probably around year 2, year 3, I wasn't uploading a lot. You know, I'm talking maybe like once every 4 months or something like that, barely, if even. Well, COVID changed that, boy. So what happened was, of course, a lot of you guys are here because of this, is that last year, 2019, guys, in 2019, when the first lockdown came, I was ready. I was just at the right time. So what I did was I decided I had all this time on my hands. My business was shut. The kids were off school. I wasn't doing a lot of stuff. So I decided to just start uploading videos every single day. Crazy. It was a crazy ride. Now, one thing I probably should have done was I should have split my channels then, but I didn't know that at the time. I thought I could just come on and be myself and do all this mad Wooly stuff that Wooly always does, and people would be like, yeah, it doesn't really matter what sort of content he's doing, you know, because he can pull it off. So it works to a certain extent, but it doesn't work as well. It doesn't work because YouTube is basically a computer, right? So it's a computer program. So I've said it to you guys before. So if you guys are into chainsaws and you watch one of my videos and it's a chainsaw video, YouTube will go, oh yeah, brilliant. Let's put Woolies World's next video upload. But that next video is about fitness or something. And you're like going, I'm not watching that. And and you're right, Ron. Who is this madman? So you're not into the fitness and you don't want to watch that. So then what happens is that YouTube, the algorithm gets all confused. Oh no, what will we do with Wooly? What will we do with Wooly? Okay, so, and this is what happens. Now, if you look at nice, that is a big spider. So if you look at if you look at what's it called? Oh, what's it called? You look at Red Branch Bushcraft, guys. You know, so it's like all the mistakes I made on Woolies World. You know, I've learned my lesson, and when I split the channels, everything is starting to go lovely. You're very welcome, Atomic. Yes, Ridgeline jackets. Ridgeline jackets. Do I have any here? No. Lily wears my Ridgeline jackets now. And guys, it has been an interesting 5 years. Floater, thank you very much. Thank you very much. Guys, it has been a very, very interesting 5 years, I have to say. It has been like, I don't know. I am one of these people that has an absolute love-hate relationship with, I might, still hovering around 97. I have a love-hate relationship with social, let's say social media. Let's say social media. Okay, so if I don't like, it's funny, right? Let's put it like this. I make videos and upload them to YouTube, right? But I don't like sharing my videos on Facebook. I feel like I feel like certain social media is more toxic than other social media, if you understand what I mean. So I feel like although I dip a toe into Facebook quite regular, you know, through work and stuff like that, I sort of have to. I really don't like sharing my videos to forums or anything like that on Facebook. And what I find is that what I find is that people on Facebook sort of feel like they can say anything to you. I don't understand why. Whereas people on YouTube are generally more supportive, right? So I remember a long time ago reading a quote where somebody said, and it was about books, where somebody said, if somebody has gone to the bother of writing a book, you know, I feel that I should go to the bother of reading this book because somebody has put a lot of effort into it. Okay, so I always read, if I'm in a reading mood, I generally would have read anything, absolutely any book, especially when I was traveling. Jesus, you'd be dying for a book, you know, big long journeys and stuff like that. Bruno is fantastic. He is asleep downstairs because I took him up the mountain today. We had a wee trip up the mountain, a wee jaunt, and he was really well behaved. It was real misty and stuff, and he was really cool. He was running the way up and having the crack and all. So, but it's like this. Somebody went to the bother of creating and editing and uploading a YouTube video. I think this is what I think. I think why would I go watch that video and then be a dick? Do you know what I mean? Do you know what I mean? Why would I bother? So I always try to be not successful. I always try to be, if I comment, I'm going to comment something good. Do you know what I mean? Hey, listen, there's a lot of videos I watch and I don't comment. There's a lot of videos I watch and I don't subscribe. Do you know what I mean? So sheep, yes, and deer as well. And I tell you, Roddy, the last time I took him up there, he went missing for like 45 minutes. It was really hard to get him back. I think he just got super excited, you know. But it was really tough up there today. It was, you know, end of the summer. It was full of bracken, about head high bracken. You couldn't see any paths anymore. And oh, I was soaked from here down. Rob, thank you very much, buddy. I don't think I've made it just yet. No, still hovering. But then, listen, YouTube is very slow at updating and stuff like that. So it's getting there. It's getting there. But I'm eating popcorn to celebrate. Tell me this. Who thinks that the half-popped kernels are the best bit of the whole popcorn? Oh, it's not raining, Ron. It's like I just have had a real heavy mist. So everything was soaking. Everything was soaking. And you're walking through it. Grandpa Terry, no, you're only 16 minutes late. Don't worry about it. Hey, these things usually go on a bit. Everything was soaking, and you know, so you're rubbing against all this stuff, and you're just it's just soaking through your clothes and soaking through your trousers, and well, my boots are all right. Ah, that's the best bit about them, Rob. You know yourself, you get a packet of meanies, and you eat the meanies, and 3 hours later, you're still eating meanies. But yeah, it was nice to be out. You know, it's the first time I've been up on the mountain since Mizzle. Mizzle is the word, boy. Mizzle. It's the first time I've been up the mountain since May. And I was up to some stuff this week, and I was down in Red Branch, and I was doing a wee axe review, and it is a wee axe. She isn't here sitting it out. A lot of you guys know this bad boy. This is my much loved and much abused hunter's axe, guys. 51 centimeters long, about a kg in weight, if even. What does it say there? 0.85 kg. This is the one that you see that? See that lovely scar there? 7 stitches you give me. Thanks, Jeff. I don't know if I've made it just yet. YouTube's a little slow on the updating. So, guys, I hadn't actually done a Red Branch Bushcraft video of this, and I hadn't actually done. I'd done a Woolly's World video on it, guys. Chicks dig scars. They sure do, buddy. They sure do. The chicks be falling off me for that scar, you know. Oh, Woolly, show us the scar on your thumb. Yeah. Pat, how's it going? You're very welcome. And so it's down in Red Branch. I was thinking to myself, right, I'm going to go down and I'm going to shoot a video. Sort of need to blow off some steam a bit. Had a bit of an up and down week. So I went down to Red Branch. I filmed 2 videos in one video. I've Woolly's World video and a Red Branch Bushcraft video. It's so, guys, I cut down a tree with this, right? I haven't used, like, I've cut down trees with the double bits. I've cut down trees with the Bucking Special. I've done that for you, right? But I cut down a tree with this. I have cut down a tree with the Husqvarna splitting axe, guys. Guys, this thing eats wood. My God of Almighty, it was like just taking chunks out of it. But she's a great wee axe. And you know, when I got this, the hunter's axe, guys, it's all called the hunter's axe because of, you see, it's got a rounded pawl on it, and I think that's for skinning. I think that's so that you can push this in underneath the skin when you're skinning and butchering a deer or a bear or whatever, or a mammoth or anything like that. So, guys, this cost me new £60, right? This is probably the equivalent of a Grand Forest Brooks forest axe or small forest axe. Okay, I think the Hultafors axes are better than the Grand Forest Brooks axes. They're definitely better value. And what happened, guys, is that really, I've looked at the. Do you know that there's like 20 Chinese copies of them as well? I wonder if they're any good. A mate of mine had one, and I couldn't figure it out. I really couldn't figure it out. But I didn't look too hard in it. Now, so where was I? The sheath, right? Sheath is excellent, right? Nice big leather, thick leather sheath. It's like, this is like the Condor, the Condor sheets. Very, very well made. But guys, it when I got this, Hultafors went all premium. And you can buy, now it's all Hultafors premium axes. So you can buy a hunter's axe, right? The Elkhund or something it's called. Yeah, it's a 2-in-1. Yeah. Doesn't it do the rakers as well as the thing? Do you guys do your rakers every single time you sharpen your saw? This is what I was thinking about it. Ooh. Yes, I am cutting up the table. Check that out. Every single time. You hit the rakers every time. Jeez, Jeff, I very rarely hit the rakers. Very, very rarely. But, what can you do? Anyway, guys, these things, if you can pick one of these original ones up, if you can pick one of these original ones up, they're excellent. Especially, guys, if you're into your bushcrafting. Do you know what I mean? Like for something to go in the back of an ATV. This is what I use for splitting my kindling all the time. Guys, these are now, I was looking at them to get the specs today to add them to the video, guys. Look. Bearded axe. Yeah. Guys, they're 120 quid. You're crap myself. 120 quid. 120 quid. My God, if I'm ready. Where would I be going? 120 quid. But guys, it has been one of those weeks. It has been a testing week. Pepe, you are very welcome, buddy. You're very welcome. This is our going live for 5,000 subscribers. We're hoping that we're going to actually hit 5,000 subscribers while we are live, which would be fantastic. We're still at 4,997. That means that nobody has subscribed to my channel in the 24 minutes since we've been on. My God, this is a catastrophe. What would be worse? Not hitting 5,000 subscribers when I am live, or sitting here on my own going, at least I have the dinosaur. Robbie the dinosaur. But yeah, so it's been a trying week. That is all I can say. But listen, that week is done and dusted, and you know, we'll be at 5,000 subscribers before we know it. What do we do then? What do we do? You know, so does the whole world turn to sunshine and rainbows when you hit 5,000 subscribers? Maybe I should subscribe myself. Can you subscribe to your own channel? I don't think you can. But guys, we're finally starting to settle down into a little bit of a routine now with the schools and everything. So hopefully, oh no, I was going to say hopefully I'll be able to get some chainsaw done and stuff. My truck's going away for my truck is going away for what do you call that thing? For a service, and so I have no truck. Well, I'll have to get the chainsaw done before that, won't I? So that is the plan, guys. I need to get like, I've all my saws back. Everything's in the shed, raring to go. I probably could do with sharpening stuff. Yeah, just to tune. Well, I actually have to get the I have to get the under. I have to get that. I have to get it waxed. You know that under wax. Thank you very much, Peppy. Thank you. I have to get that wax done. So I have to take it and get it steam cleaned, and then I have to get it waxed. And I'm getting the wheels sandblasted and powder coated black. So I was going to put like a big set of alloys on it, but I decided against it because I think alloys are a little bit brittle, aren't they? You know, so if you're going to be, my yoke gets bounced about a bit. You know what I mean, Stephen? You're very welcome, buddy. Haven't seen you in ages. I don't know what it's called, Pat. Really? How's that going? Aspen, we call that stuff here. It's the only premix you can get. I don't know. Is it? Does it make any difference? You don't see it very often here. Tell you the truth, it's something that doesn't come up. I was down with my stepmother. My stepmother-in-law, and with her saw, which was actually the McCullough saw, which is in the shed, which is one of my first videos that ever came out, which is shockingly bad. Jeff, you're very welcome. And second Jeff McLaughlin, you're very welcome. So we went to the shop. She had no can, right, for mix. So we went to the shop to get something. Okay. No, this is a sealing wax that we put on the bottom of our yokes here. It protects them from rust. Okay. How much cleaner? I always wonder, Jeff. This is the thing, like, so we had to go down. She says, "Come on down and I get some fuel," and we went down to her local hardware store, her local saw shop. And she went in and bought cans of fuel, cans of Aspen, undercoating. That's it, Pat. Cans of Aspen, right? And I was like, "What's this?" She was like, "Oh no, this is what I use." So she was buying these 1 liter things of Aspen and premix and putting them in. I know it seems very expensive compared to just buying 5 liters of petrol and mixing it yourself. But I don't know. Then is it better for the small engines? Is that the point of it? Does anybody know? Jeff, you're the expert here. I think there's probably like a 60-second delay on everything that's going on. So yesterday, guys, believe it or not, yesterday I was at 997. Today I'm at 997 as well. Crazy. Yes, you can. Stephen, I waxed my coat yesterday. I made a video about it, waxing a polycotton jacket. It will come out in about 2 weeks on the Red Branch Bushcraft channel. So if you want, head over and turn on your notifications. 5 years. Wow. Here's the thing, guys. I leave fuel sitting in my saws for months, and I have never had an issue. He says after getting 3 carbs rebuilt this year. 2 saws, 1 lawnmower. You know what I mean? That is a good shelf life, I have to say. But Stephen, yes, it's very, very simple to do. All you need. Leonard, how's it going? Good morning. All you need is a bar of wax. You can buy it online. It's very cheap. One bar would do 5 coats. My God, it lasted so long. So you can buy, it's called Greenland Wax. Fjällräven make it. It's called Greenland Wax. It's just basically a paraffin wax mix. But a lot of the guys here would be able to tell you how to make your own. They do it with, they would wax Carhartt jackets, and they would wax Carhartt type trousers and jeans to make, is it tin pants you guys call them? Tin pants? Nice. Nice. How is Queenstown? Any Queens about it? Yeah, of course you could. Yeah, of course you could. It would probably make the bargain. Do you know, it would probably be okay. I would just be waxing the lid, you know, the lid and maybe the front, depending on what pouches you have on it. You could probably spray, put a permanent spray on it. Jim, you're very welcome. Good man, Peppy. You better get typing. Hey, you better get typing. Get all that figured out. Get all those email addresses made and set up all those fake accounts. Here is the thing that I learned. Right, 5 years, guys. I know we went off on Chainsaw Talk there. 5 years, right? 5 years, 6 years, maybe 5,000 subscribers. Okay, this is what happens. This is what happens, guys. Subscribers come and go. Subscribers come and go. In the end of the day, if you have a YouTube channel, guys, and you are getting tons and tons of views, happy days, guys. Those views will eventually turn into subscribers. But if you have a YouTube channel and you have tons and tons of subscribers and not a lot of views, okay. So that was the whole reason why I split the channels. Red Branch Bushcraft, Woolly's World, you know. So in order to keep my content relevant for the people that are subscribed. So most of you guys that are on here, listen, Stephen, get the wax. It works, but you need to go heavy on it. This is what I found. I was out wearing the jacket today, and it beaded a little bit at the start, but I was walking through really high and really heavy wet brush, right? And after a little while, it was just soaking through anyway. So I think you probably need to give it a couple of coats, but your coat a couple of coats, but but 1 bar of wax will definitely do it. Or, you know, I think they're about a $5 each. So the Fjällräven, Greenland Wax, or Vorstelika make their own wax as well, which is what I used. But yeah, it's been a long and winding road, hasn't it, guys? And here is the thing, right? My experiment in 2019, right? My experiment with 1 video per day, at least, for 1 year. That was my experiment. That is what I set out to do, and that is what I did. I did 1 video a day, guys. And it was unbelievable. It was unbelievable. And the thing is that 90% of you guys in the chats right now came across my channel because of that. Okay. Good man, Pappy. Do you know what I mean? So a lot of you guys, good man, Jim. A lot of what was I going to say? What was I going to say? We are at 4,997. Yay! The Carhartt hooded seal. Oh, more fashion. Oh, is it a work in progress thing? Here's the thing, right? Here's the thing. 1 video a day, right? I said to myself, I can do this, one video a day. My God, they were the randomest videos that would ever come out. You know, it's just like, it was anything I could think of. So, and some very good videos as well, but some of it, yes, it could have been all three. Tracker Man 44, definitely, and Bucking. So some of those videos were classics. Like about 2 months into my one video a day, Splitter Wars came along. You know, Splitter Wars was massively successful for Woolie's World, and I think Splitter Wars brought me in 600 new subscribers. You know, or along those lines, right? You know, and when when you're talking about numbers like that on YouTube, for somebody with a channel like mine, 600 new subscribers is mental amount. You know, I know when you look at somebody who's got like 500,000 subscribers or 300,000 subscribers, you know, those guys be hitting 500 subscribers, you know, some days. Do you know what I mean? So, yes. So, it was crazy. It was absolutely crazy. It was just so, it was such a popular thing. Everybody was into it. It just came along at just the right time. All the, you know, Easton Mid Splitters was just hitting the market with his new stuff and everything. So everything worked out perfect. But then the second one was a bit of a flop for me, to tell you the truth. And I really struggled physically with it as well. So I think I wasn't splitting as much wood and everything. And the limitations that were put on it. Steady enough, hey, steady enough. That's it. Slow and steady wins the race. Yeah, no, it doesn't. It doesn't win the race unless it's a slow, steady race. Slow and steady does not win the race. You run like hell. So it was. I know, it's crazy. And you know, I get people onto me all the time looking for me to shave my head. Yeah, you know, Stephen, Fabsil Gold will work, right? Fabsil Gold, but it is expensive. Apparently, the wax is better than anything else. That's what I've heard. Okay, so I'm still trial and error with me yet. So what I'm actually thinking I might do, Steve, is I might get the wax and see if I can heat it up and turn it into a liquid and just paint it on, and then go over it with the hairdryer. So, you know, I have people on to me, oh, Wooly, you're going to cut your hair again? And like, if I do a video, I did a video where I was working on the log cabin, and somebody, thanks, Chris. I don't think I've reached it yet, but we're close. No way. That's good. That's good. It's not near the end, Randy. Chris, I'm glad you're okay. Glad you're okay. That's the important thing. I'm lost. Yes. So one of my videos I did about building the log cabin, this guy's on going, oh, Wooly, your hair looks amazing. Are you going to do a head shaving video again? And I'm like, I can't. It's all too much. It's too much. Yes, he did an axe shave. That is a Jackson. Yes, I started learning the guitar last year. Not last year, March maybe. But in the summer, I'm just absolutely flat to the mat. So I actually haven't really got to sit down to do any practicing. But yeah, I am not in any way an accomplished guitarist. I can't play any songs. I can play maybe like 5 chords. But yes, that is a Jackson. So when I started to play the guitar, I thought, you know, I love Megadeth. Let's buy a Jackson. So I bought a Jackson, and good man, Roddy. Yeah, I'm like, I picked it up the other day, And I have myself subscribed to a lot of music channels. I've been into music all my life. You know, I love metal, love heavy metal music and Pink Floyd and all that, Led Zeppelin and stuff. And you know, so I've always wanted to play the guitar. So I decided, well, you know what, I'm going to do it. The winter will come and I'll have more time and I'll pick it up again and I'll get back into it. And I'm you know, I'm happy enough with that. It is. Here's the thing. My kids really shouldn't have a say in that, Randy. They shouldn't be talking about it. Yeah. No, Roddy. I think that perhaps you are the only Rush fan in the world. I'm sorry to say that. Nice. Good man, Jim. It's like, I love it. Like all my aunties and uncles. My brother plays the guitar and sings. My aunties are all singers. My ma's a singer. You know, they all sing traditional music and folk music. And my auntie has about 5 albums out. So, yeah, that's true. I see what you're saying, Randy. I see what you're saying. So, but this is what happened. This is what happened, guys. The unexpected surprise of uploading a video a day for a year was, Jim, how did you spot that as a Jackson? Jesus Christ, man. It's like way dark way back in there. And this is one of their budget guitars as well. GS32 maybe, GS22. It's not the cheapest one, or it's not the most expensive one, but my brother moved out and gave me a Marshall amp as well. That was nice. So yes. Beck, Stevie Ray Vaughan, not a big fan. He was sort of when those guys and hair metal type guys came out, I was into, you know, I was probably listening to Leonard Skinner and Queen and stuff like that at that stage. So I would have been quite young. So that would have been 80s. Then I would have got into Guns N' Roses. Guns N' Roses, I would have went to Metallica and, you know, very quickly Slayer, Sepultura, Pantera, all that sort of stuff. And then I got into grunge for a good while. And then I got into dance music for a little while. And then I went straight back into heavy metal. And I would listen to any sort of metal now, grunge, metal, you name it, you know. So, okay. Yeah. Here it comes. Everybody's going to jump on top of Roddy about Rush. I actually, Roddy sent me a couple of videos for Rush and I listened to them. They're all right. Jeff, thank you very much for stopping by. Take it easy, buddy. Wish I could do that. Warn everybody to stay away from me. Well, guys, this is what happened, right? Started uploading one video a day. I thought, yeah, I'll push it, right? So I had about 2,000 subscribers, right, when I started uploading one video a day. And my subscribers just went like that, through the roof. Boy. I think I was hitting, every 28 days, I was hitting 150 subscribers, right? So, and it was nuts. But this is what happened, right? I would get up in the morning. I would turn on the computer, right? Or I would, at some stage during the day, I would turn on the computer and I would have 20 comments and I would respond to all those comments. And the next day, new video, I would have 20 more comments and I would start responding to them. And I would be talking to Jim. I'd be talking to Stephen, Pat, Leonard, all you guys in the chats. And then we would start getting back and forwards. And that is called building a community. Did you know that? Because I bloody didn't know that. Somebody told me. And I respond to people's comments, right? people who aren't necessarily subscribers, or they could be subscribers, I don't know. They're not like you guys, not like my core that the Warriors, Woolies Warriors. Do you remember we came up with the Woolies Warriors? Well, you guys are my Woolies Warriors. So, and somebody will come on, they'll ask a question, and I'll reply, and they'll come back and say, "Oh my God, I can't believe you answered my comment," and I'm like, okay, hang on a second. Do people not answer comments on videos? Do you know what I mean? So this is the. Do you know what I mean? Is that something that doesn't happen? I can understand people. I would. Like I remember back when Buchan used to welcome every new subscriber. Every Sunday he would sit down and he would read welcome such and such to the channel, welcome such and such to the channel. You know, so, and he would respond to a hell of a lot of comments, you know, so at what stage does that become unsustainable? This is yeah, I suppose, isn't that what it's all about? And then, sorry, there's a daddy long legs there. And then, so if you think of it like this, right, in order for YouTube to make money, they want people to watch, they want the viewer to watch as long as possible so they get more ad revenue. Yes. If you sit down and watch 2 of my videos in a row, right, that means that YouTube thinks, oh, people are binge watching Woolies World. Let's keep promoting them because more people will watch Woolies World, and then more people will watch YouTube, and then YouTube will take over the world, and then we're all going to die. And that's what happens. Not with the dying, but it makes you very welcome, Ryan, and thank you very much. That's what it makes you. Okay. I don't know. But thanks for subscribing. And do you enjoy the content? This is the thing. Peppy, it will help amazingly if it's one of my videos. Nah, I'm only joking. Thank you very much. Thank you very much. You're a young warrior. Yes. Padawan, is that what they call them? The young warriors. Padawans. That's what. I've gone backwards again. 4,996. No. Thanks, man. Thanks, Ryan. Thanks. Where are you from? Yeah, it does, doesn't it? It does, doesn't it? And this is the thing, right? So the internet is seasonal. YouTube is definitely seasonal. I don't know, Pat. I don't know. I don't have anything suitable for this, and I've never come across anything suitable. Warriors come out to play. That is a film I hope they don't remake. It's just one of those classics, isn't it? One of those 80s classics. You know. North Dakota, USA. Ryan, I was close once. I was in Montana. That was the closest I ever got to North Dakota. Good man, Randy. Robbie's just sitting there. And 5 minutes is up. Unsub. 5 minutes is up. Subscribe. Yeah. What? No Doug tonight. I wonder where Doug is. Yeah, Dakota is somewhere I always wanted to go. Yeah. It will be fairly similar to Montana. I don't know. Is it flat? It's more central, isn't it? Montana's more out west. Oh, really? Okay. Yes, I did a tour of duty in Butte and Billings, I think it was. We spent 3 months there building houses for underprivileged families. It was the absolute time of my life. I loved it. Loved Montana. I loved the guns. I loved it. It was just such a crazy time. Was it Do you know, it could be 20 years ago this year. Could be 20 years ago. That is crazy, boy. Crazy. Crazy, crazy, crazy. Crazy the anniversaries that's coming up. Crazy. Anyway, guys, listen, it is. I saw your Facebook post, Chris. I saw your. Oh, no way. No way. We went up the Glacier National Park. That was the most north we got. I know, it's just so big, boy, isn't it? Listen, Montana and the Rockies and everything is just unbelievable. Unbelievable. Montana, if you're into the outdoors, I suppose Alaska would be very similar, but Montana just. Good man, Dad. I would do something like that, Randy, definitely. Montana was just like nothing I had ever seen in my life. It was just, you know, it's funny. I came across this today. Where did it go? Just sort of hanging out. Oh, I don't even know where it is. It's been sitting here for ages. And then my rucksack's lying where it was. There's a book about Montana. So it's just unbelievable. Everything. It just changes so often. It's like you're driving down the road and it's forest, and you come around the corner and it's like nearly like prairie with forest, and it's just unbelievable. I loved it, and I always wanted to go back. Always. Still 4 short, guys. 4 short. 4 people short. But listen, that is the way it is. No, Stephen, sorry. I don't know what that is. I don't know who Joel Skousen. Never been west of the Mississippi. I don't know where is the Mississippi. I've been on the East Coast. I've been. No bother, Roddy. Thanks very much, buddy. Thanks for all your support and all your help. Okay, appreciate it. I don't know where that is, Randy. I've been the East Coast of Washington, D.C., Virginia. That's pretty much it, actually. Washington, D.C., and Richmond, Virginia, and stuff like that. Went to the FBI building, did all the tour stuff. I was very young. I was 13 at the time. Back to New Jersey, eh? And I loved it as well, but very, very different. I think I hit Montana just at the right time and sort of opened my eyes a wee bit. I had the year before I went to Montana, I had lived for 3 months in the jungles in Costa Rica and Nicaragua, and aid working as well. So I went from the jungles of Costa Rica, which was an absolute life-changing experience, and probably saved my life to a certain extent. And then to hit Montana and get my eyes open to the whole big outdoor world. And when I came back from Montana, I became an outdoor pursuits instructor. Like, came back from Montana, 3 months later, got accepted onto a course to be an outdoor pursuits instructor, and then, you know, met Siobhan and moved to the west of Ireland. So I would always have. Well, I went to Italy for a couple of seasons in between as well, but that was all part and parcel of it. It just sort of all. I have a journal. It's called Around the World on 50p, because I did 10 years. See, my maths is excellent tonight. I did 10 years, so it was like I went to Costa Rica for free. I went to Montana for free. I went to Italy for free. Then I went to Southeast Asia for free, and South America I paid for. So I had done all those trips, and each trip was a 4-month trip. I had done them all in a row, and I didn't pay for any of them. and it was just unreal, and thoroughly enjoyed myself on every one. It was it was brilliant. Highlight, I don't know. It's hard to pick one, you know. I did Thailand, Cambodia, Laos, and Vietnam. Oh, okay. Where does he reckon? Probably Montana would be one of the best places to live in a shit hit the fan end of the world scenario. I would say good access to guns, good gun laws. You know, the States is amazing. America is an amazing country. It is just Montana is such a beautiful place, and you know it's a lot like the west of Ireland in ways. When I lived in Achill, I was always reminded of Montana. The mountains, we don't have mountains in Ireland, not like in Italy or in Montana. You know, when I was in Italy, I was up in the Alps, and they have Italy. I loved Italy as well. It was just unbelievable. I know, and see, Canada's the same, you know. So we were actually last September we were supposed to be in Canada for 3 weeks, but COVID stopped all that. We have cousins in Canada, so and cousins in New York and cousins in Texas and as well. So in Italy, when I was training to be an outdoor pursuits instructor, we had to do 10 weeks work experience, 3 months work experience, right? So for our work experience, myself and Siobhan went to the Italian Alps for 3 months, paid. I mean, like right up in the Italian Alps. So it's like it was just unbelievable, you know. But like it was, we were staying in a campsite with like 25 other instructors. There was a lot of partying going on, but there was a lot of playing going on. There's a lot of whitewater rafting and so much rock climbing. I did so much rock climbing, and then myself and Siobhan went back the next year and did 5 months, I think, maybe. And it was like it was a playground. This place, if you were into alpine sports, this place was we used to walk up into the local village, and the whole side of the road was just bolted sport climbing the whole way up the side of the road. This side of the road was a grade 5 river, alpine river for kayaking and whitewater rafting and stuff. It was just unbelievable. Just such a beautiful spot. Everything was dead cheap. The scenery would just knock you out. You know, when you look at the mountains, you were like this. You know, they were just so big, so big. I did a couple of alpine peaks and stuff like that as well. It was just really, really cool. Good, you know, cool. And then after that, we went to work in Achill. We moved to the west of Ireland to teach outdoor pursuits, and that's where we discovered surfing. And once I discovered surfing, all other outdoor activities very quickly faded to the background. It's so weird. So when I went to Achill, I was so into rock climbing. Like when I went to Italy the second year, I climbed for 5 months. I was rock climbing every day. I was going out in my lunch break and rock climbing in the evenings after work and everything. And then I went to Achill, and I literally didn't climb for 10 years. All I did was surf. That was it. But, crazy. It's crazy the way it goes, like so. But when we worked in Achill, we always got our winters off. So what we would do is the first year we had 4 months off, so we went for 4 months to Southeast Asia and just toured about. Just didn't get up a lot, just sort of toured about, partied and ate amazing food and stuff like that. And then the second year we were there, we went to we went to South America. So we went to Peru. Jesus, where did we go next? Peru, Bolivia, Argentina, Brazil, and back to Peru again. Great trip. 4 months. Mental. Just mental. Like, you go, guys, if you've done any traveling, or if you haven't done any traveling, surfing is all consuming, Jim. Oh, it's brilliant. When you go to Asia, Southeast Asia, these people have tourism tour. They know how to do it, right? They know how to do it. So you're in your hostel, and you go down to the people that work in the hostel, and you say, I want to go to this city. And they go, okay, that's fine. I'll book your ticket on a bus. And they make a phone call. And this was pre-internet days. There was no Facebook or anything like that. And they make a phone call, and they'll be here. Okay, right. You can pay here for your ticket. Your bus will be here tomorrow morning at 8 o'clock. The next morning, yeah. I doubt it, Pat. Jesus, man. We were dodgy workers. The next morning, the bus would pick you up and take you, and your seat would be reserved and everything, and it would take you to that city, and you would stop, and there would be people there, and they would say, come stay in my hostel, and you'd go stay in their hostel, and it'd be completely fine. South America, it's like, nah. You'd be like, we got off the plane and went and stayed in this hostel, and it takes you a couple of days to sort of get your feet and stuff, and it was right, I want to go to such and such a place. And your woman's like, okay, no habla inglés. And you're like, what? Why does nobody speak English? So it's like, start learning Spanish quick. And it's like, no, there's no. Okay, yeah. All right, so you want to go to this city, get your ass on a bus, go down to the main bus depot, get your bus from there to that city. When you get to that city, do everything all over again. There's nothing done for you. It's just like a normal country. You're like, what's going on? Why are all these people shouting at me? Why are the buses on the wrong side of the road? But a fantastic experience. Like, I love the really. Like, when I was in Cambodia was rough. Not dangerous, but rough. The roads are all terrible condition. It's probably as close to being like a real third world country as I've ever been in. People were super nice, like so nice. And when you're in the cities are all full of French architecture. So they're all really pretty. There's all like millions of phone wires and everything going everywhere. The people are all trying to get money off you all the time, but not begging. They're like always trying to sell you something. And it's like a real funny situation. Not like funny haha. It is funny haha. Because they're all like trying to sell you stuff, and you're like not buying stuff off them. And it's all a sort of well, I found it was all sort of like a running joke the whole time. People trying to sell you stuff, and you're like, trying to get out of it all the time. And I really enjoyed it. And I found the people in Asia are really nice anyway. If you like food, Asia is the place to go, because the food is just unbelievable. Now I'm hungry. That was brilliant. Some crack. But Montana's fantastic. I would have liked to have gone to Canada, but listen, maybe we'll get there next year. You never know. It's just hard. It's hard with all this crack that's going on, So, like, if you go on a plane at the minute, you have to wear a mask. I don't really like the recirculated air in planes anyway. It sort of gets to me after a while. So on like big long haul flights and stuff like that, I'd be like, just, and everybody's the same, drinking loads of water because you're all dehydrated and stuff. But But you never know, guys. Things are looking up. Things are looking up. They're not, but people just seem to be ignoring everything a wee bit more. Instead of the whole world going into panic, the whole world just seems to be have accepted. Cool. Well, that's what it's like here. I know, Pat. I'm sure Indo's the same. Well, it has to be the same, doesn't it? Going to Indonesia, it has to be like Thailand and Asia and all that. The food is just. Oh, stop it! Stop it! Stop it! Now I want to go get some food, guys. 5 years, Randy. That's not gonna. That's gonna be really soon. Like they're talking about. No such thing as a vaccine passport, guys. It's here. In Ireland, it's here. In the south of Ireland, you're not allowed to eat in restaurants if you're not double vaccinated, you know? It's here. So you have to show proof that you're double vaccinated. Now, I don't know how I feel about that. I'm not strongly opinioned for or against. You know what I mean? It seems a bit hit and miss in that you can walk into a restaurant and not be asked for it, or you can walk into a restaurant and you're going to be asked for it. Masks have definitely seemed to fall by the wayside here. Do you know what I mean? So you don't see a lot of people wearing masks, even in shops and stuff. Whereas in, I know, this is it. Look, it's all gone. And I only had a tiny bit. So I don't know, boy. I don't know. Like, I'm double vaccinated, right? I got my first vaccine. I didn't really want to get it, and then I just sort of went and got it, and I didn't really think too much about it, but I did not feel great after it. And for any of you guys that were here that have been subscribers to the channel for a long time, and you remember my battle with fibromyalgia and stuff like that, and my chronic pain and stuff, and my battle with long term. You turn that light off, Siobhan, please. It's okay. And long term, what do you call those things? Taking antidepressants for a long time and stuff like that for fibromyalgia. The COVID, Jeff, take it easy, buddy. The vaccine brought a lot of that back, and I have been clear of that for a long time since I got rid of the medication. So and you see, this is the thing, Jim. So nothing is black and white. Nothing is straightforward. So I was sitting around going, right, well, I'm not going to get it. I'm not going to get the second vaccine because I felt so crappy after the first one, right? So, but then the girl's going back to school, and eldest girl is going into a high school now, and there's like 300 people in our year. So I was sort of like, well, I don't know. It's a little bit different than 20 people in your year to 300 people in your year. So I went and got it done, and there was no ill effects. I got it done last Saturday, and there was absolutely no effects whatsoever. But listen, guys, this is the thing. I don't. It's a personal thing. Do you know what I mean? And I don't. If somebody is anti-vaccine, that is fine. If somebody is pro-vaccine, they're going to go out and that's fine as well. It's just one of those things, isn't it? You just got to accept everybody's opinion on it. So it really feels like here that it's like COVID is everywhere, but nobody's talking about it. Like, everybody's talking about it, but it's not in the press. There's still 7 people a day dying in the north of Ireland, right? And that's crazy numbers, because the north of Ireland, like, there's maybe 1,800 people getting COVID a day. there's maybe 1 million people live in the north of Ireland. It's not a very big place, so it's all, you know, schools are back. You know, there was one school up the north that had over half of its pupils missing because they're all close contacts. You know, hey, listen, I don't know. I really don't know. You know, so like, and it's crazy. It's crazy. I understand, Randy. I know what you mean. Like, so it's just one of those things. But listen, I am hoping that this week, in between getting my car not detailed, getting it under waxed, and getting all that stuff done, that I will be able to get out and get chainsaw action going for you guys. What I have coming up on Woolly's World, guys, is I have log splitting, I have updates on the cabin, I have some building work on the cabin and stuff like that, guys. I had that Carhartt jacket come out, video came out tonight. What do you think of that Carhartt jacket, guys? That was a bit unexpected. We need the Frankensaw, don't we? I think we need the Frankensaw. Everybody gets so uppity about stuff like this. Yeah, too early, Jim. Too early. It is still, you know, we're in the middle of a funny season. It's autumn, but when you go outside, it's still 18 degrees, even though it's like piss and rain. Another Frankensaw? A Mac attack. I don't have a Mac. This is the thing. No Mac, no attack. That's generally the way it goes. Unless I can. No, I'm not going to say that. Somebody will hear me. I was going to say, unless I can find one online right now and buy it. But no, I'm not going to do that. Definitely not Googling McCulloch chainsaws. Definitely not. So this is, yeah. So guys, it's going to be an off-grid cabin build video coming out on Sunday, and some more log splitting. Guys, I am super impressed with that X37 from Fiskars. It is. You should duel them. You should, like, with your two Macs like that. You know, like, get somebody to hold them up like swords and fight them. Yeah. Hi, Evie. What's So Dad went live to go for 5,000 subscribers tonight. You want to see how many subscribers I have? Didn't go according to plan. I actually lost subscribers, Siobhan, in the middle of it. Let's see. Updating live. What? That's because I spoke. Oh, thanks, Siobhan. At 4,996. So, well, who? No, Roddy has gone. He had to go to work. He was here. Night. I'll see you in the morning, okay? See you in the morning.
If you ever text Roddy or something, tell him that I said hello.
Will do. Will do, Evie. Night.
Night, everybody.
Jim says hello. Peppy says hello. Pat says hello. Randy says hello. Everybody says hello. Ron says hello as well.
Hello, everybody.
Night. So, yeah. No, I just have one. Hey, Ryan, how's it going? I just have one Frankensaw, but a lot of other saws as well. So I need to get the Hulk going. I need to figure out the issues with the Hulk. Well, there is no issues with the Hulk. It's just slow to start. It's just a tough saw to start. That's it. I was half thinking about putting a decompression valve in it, but I don't even know if I can. Yeah. So this is the thing, you know. Probably, Stephen. Probably. But you know, I don't know any of you guys join up to that new the new chainsaw forum. HL Supplies Chainsaw Forum. The Bayou County Saws is the moderator on. Seems pretty good. It's quiet. Like there's not a lot of people on it, which is nice. So it's not like I find sometimes that some of these forums can be a little bit crazy, like too crazy. Like the Husqvarna Facebook forum. That's a tough place, boy. That is a tough place. You know, those guys just rip each other to pieces, you know. I don't watch the TV, Stephen. Guys, listen, I understand everybody has different opinions over vaccines and stuff, but I got the vaccines, that's it. So it's like there's a UK tree climbing website, Arborist website, and it is one of the most vicious places I have ever come across. I have just, you know, I am not brave enough to post any video there. Those guys, they are like, no, I'm not. No, Randy, I'm not. They just destroy everybody. I think. What do you do then? What do you do, Ryan? What do you do for wood? Yeah, just don't post. Jesus Christ Almighty! And this is it, guys. This is what I was saying way back when we started this live feed. I was saying about how I dip a toe in Facebook every so often, but I would never. I stopped posting videos to Facebook a good while ago. No, actually, no. I think I might have posted one today, but I don't post them into groups. My God Almighty! I posted a video into a group about using a moisture meter and how important I found a moisture meter for firewood production and stuff like that. And somebody said, you know, I wish that guy would stick that moisture meter into his eyeballs and test the moisture content of his eyeballs or something like that. And I was like, I can read this. I was like, thanks very much. Yeah, I know, Randy. You see, the thing is and that's, I think people posting other people's videos is okay. I really do, and I appreciate it. Thanks very much. What I feel is that I don't like posting my own videos. So Ryan, so do you not use firewood? No? Do you not? What do you burn? What do you use for heat? We agree, Randy. We agree. That's it. People just feel like they can say anything. Do you know what I mean? So, wow, that must be expensive. Well, there you go. There's your niche. There's your market. You know, you're 10 minutes from Montana. Montana has a lot of trees. You know, you could be buying truckloads of timber from Montana and selling all that firewood. You could be a millionaire. You could be rolling in it. Guys, listen, we didn't hit the 5,000 subscribers. We probably did, but I tell you what happened. Wow. I tell you what happened is that it's probably just YouTube is probably just going to catch up in half an hour or something like that, or an hour or something like that. It's actually showing me 4,995 subscribers. So my subscriber count is going down the more I talk. So I'm going to stop talking. Guys, for you guys who's your first live feed, very welcome. Ryan, thanks very much. Guys, Randy, Ron, everybody else, Pat, thank you very much as always, guys. I will see you guys in the comments. Roddy messed it up. Guys, you can, Pat, if it's unprocessed. Guys, see you in the comments. Off-grid log cabin build video coming out on Sunday. Enjoy. Stay frosty.